Ammo says John Griffin made a good video comparing prenups with cohabitation agreements. Apparently, agreements are better since they are governed by contract law instead of the family law and therefore cannot be tossed out by judges. Absolutely. Shout out to y'all and refresh the stream because you know what's happening here.
New world order.
Check this out. Gentlemen, I talked to a guy about this. I said, if you're getting into relationships today and you're not putting women on contracts, you're messing up. If you're getting in relationships today and you're still out here saying you're doing handshake agreements with women, you gotta be an idiot. Okay, so cohabitation agreements. There should be an agreement when you two move in that should be written out, ironed out, and signed, and notarized and stamped and filed. Give her a copy, give you a copy. If you ain't doing that, you slipping. There should be a cohabitation agreement. There should be a co-parenting agreement. If you're with a woman and you're fucking her and you're busting pure nuts right up in her goddamn walls, you should have a co-parenting agreement right off the rip. Okay, let's make an agreement. Because the reason why is that when you don't have this agreement, this is what they use against you. Okay, they run right down there, they get your name on the birth certificate, and they run right down there and file it and say, nigga, if you slip, I'm going to go ahead and file that paperwork on you. Same thing as prenups, non-disclosure agreements, all of that. You slipping. Not saying that you're not going to slip. You better recognize you slipping. Right? You better recognize you slipping. You want your agreement to be goddamn verbal. And here's the reason why. Every agreement you have in that relationship will be written. Marriage, lease, whatever lease you do, it's written. All right. Everybody else covers their ass. You know who doesn't? Men. Men do not cover their ass. She ain't gonna do this to me, as if these women ain't already done this to 5 other guys. As if this woman, as if women don't do this shit all, and then y'all go and complain. Oh man, she did this. Everything verbal, everything you got, it's a written. You're gonna get this allowance. You're gonna get this. Screenshot that shit. Can we record it? Okay. No, do not record the conversation. Okay. Get a written agreement. You want to move in. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna do this. All right, I showed you on the money mindset that I have a living trust. Okay? I have a living trust. This is my living trust. Look how thick it is. All right, I can't show you too much here. Well, look how much paper this is. This basically is my living trust. Okay, I can't show you too much. I don't want to show you too much because y'all niggas be looking shit up on the internet. Look at all these tabs. There's 15 tabs of pure paperwork ironing out what happens when I live, die, become incapacitated, and whatnot. Where does my property go? Where does my land go? Where does my Porsche go? Where does my Rolex go? Who does it go to? What court proceedings? No bond. Tax implications. Adoption. If I have additional kids. All right. And it's all signed. Court of the clerk. Who gets what watch? Who gets my action figure collection? Establishment of the trust, family succession, upon my death. Everything is paperwork. When you motherfucking men get in relationships, y'all bitch ass niggas just skip this part. Join the money mindset. What the Filipino nurse is going to get, what my instructions are when I die, what my instructions are if I have a Filipino nurse. What happens when she gets it? Come on, man. Look, I'm trying to put y'all up on game. When you get a JUCO, you need to make sure when you start giving them and putting them up on whatever agreement you put them up on, all right, you can start saying, okay, well, let's see what happens if you get pregnant, if you go raw, if you get this, if you get that. Okay. If you're not doing this, you're slipping. If you're not doing this, you're slipping. All right, just to tell you guys, man. If you're not doing this, and y'all niggas can't even keep your registration, car registration intact. And you're talking about me. Right here. You're talking about me. All right, and your car registration is expired. Y'all ain't even got car insurance on your shit. But y'all don't want to join the money mindset. Get her ass on paper. Iron that shit out. This is what you're going to do. What are your responsibilities? This is what you're going to do for me. These are your responsibilities. Hit her with that John Cena cohabitation agreement. I'm thinking of moving in. Okay, you want to move in with me? Okay, this is the requirements. This is what you're going to do. All this shit is mine. This is yours. This is what you're going to do to take care of my shit. This is the stuff you came in with. This is the stuff you leave in with. You're under a lease. I'm subleasing the space to you. You owe this month of rent. This month of rent is due on this day. This is the eviction process, bitch. If you start acting up, if you cheat, if I say you need to leave, this is the process that you need to leave. If you refuse to leave, I will evict you. You have 30 days. You're being monitored by video and recording. Do you agree? You will be recorded on the perimeter of my property in some bedroom spaces. I mean, come on, man. But y'all call this tricking. Y'all call this tricking. Oh, I want to do all of this. I want to get her by. I want her to like me. I want something genuine. Okay. Y'all stupid at this point. We prove that men are stupid. Because you guys are trying to prove that you can get somebody to like you without going through all these legalities and putting shit in order. All right. Once you got the money, protect it. You got the bag, protect it. Put that shit, put the legalities on these bitches. And what I'm going to tell you is, you're going to find out how much she really likes you when you put a cohabitation agreement in front of her. Because I've done this. I've done this. Soon as you put a cohabitation agreement, a co-parenting agreement in front of their face, they going to start shuffling. Okay?
I can do some shuffling too. Look out, man, what you gonna do? Look out, boys, it's coming through. Yeah, man, yeah, man.
Shuffling. Shuffling. What was the other thing I told you to do? All right, y'all say I don't give y'all solutions. Ladies, what was the other thing I told y'all to do, gentlemen? Oh, I want to move in. I want to start something. I want to build something with you. I want a cohabitation. I want a real relationship. Oh, really? Okay, cool. All right, this is how I run my relationships. I know you've been in other relationships. They clearly didn't work out for you. That's why you're sitting in front of me. Fantastic. But do me a favor. Take this deposit slip to your human resources office. Right there. That's my bank deposit. No, this is not my only account. This is one of my accounts. But you're going to take this deposit slip and you're going to give it to the fat lady in the human resource office. And then what you're going to do is you're going to tell them to put your direct deposit in this account. So that little $3,300 you make and you trade 60 hours a week for, all right, 240 hours a month for, put that motherfucking but give them this right here. Put that right there.
I can do some shuffling too. Look out, man, what you gonna do? Look out, boys, it's coming through. Yeah, man, yeah, man.
All you gonna hear is gone. All that pressure she was putting on you will dissipate. It's going to dissipate. And then tell her no monogamy. Can I put y'all up on some more game?